5,000 years ago, people were scrubbing their bodies with ashes, and they were cleaner than you are today. And when you hear how they perfected this process, you won't believe it. See, for 5,000 years before factories started pumping out perfumed bars of soap, people relied on methods that science now proves were not only more effective, but also pure. So what did they know about cleanliness that we've forgotten? Believe it or not, the ancient Egyptians didn't just build pyramids and create the world's first perfume. Science reveals an even more startling fact. 4,000 years ago, they invented the world's first antibacterial wash. Surprisingly, they created this by combining animal fats with crushed seashells. But it wasn't just the seashells that made this concoction special. You see, the answer to proper cleaning lies within these tiny creatures called sponges. Most people today only use sponges for scrubbing dishes, but in the Mediterranean, these natural wonders have been part of daily life for centuries. The sponge's natural loofah is a fantastic exfoliant, which cleanses your skin. While its porous texture is perfect for massaging your body, this was something the Egyptians knew well, using them as a scrubby tool to clean themselves long before modern man started inventing artificial ones. These days, you can find synthetic versions of the humble loofah in bathrooms around the world. But if you really want to achieve the ultimate clean, why not try the original? Natural sea sponges will not only exfoliate your skin, but they're also kinder to the environment. Plus, with proper care, one good quality sea sponge can last a lifetime. But even this can't compare to the genius of the Nordic tribes. Imagine scrubbing yourself with pee. You probably wouldn't after hearing that, but to them, it was a necessity. While today we associate fermented urine with questionable substances in the past, our ancestors used it for one purpose: cleaning. Now, modern chemistry confirms that their strange practice was actually brilliant. See, the real reason Nordic tribes fermented urine is because they knew it would help remove any stain better than modern detergents. Here's why. Urine is rich in ammonia, which makes it alkaline. Acids and alkalines, whose pH levels differ by a value of 7, react with each other to neutralize each other. This reaction creates water and a salt. So using urine's ammonia to counteract acids made fabrics safer than ever before. In contrast, our current laundry detergents are mostly acidic to break down stains. While effective at removing some things, this method leaves behind a residue that causes new stains and smells to stick even faster. But urine's alkaline power goes beyond just fabrics. Nordic tribes used it to clean their bodies too. Studies showed that urine's ammonia kills E. coli bacteria, making it a better antiseptic than vinegar, rubbing alcohol, and mouthwash. But don't go raiding your neighbor's toilet just yet. Scientists recommend using sterile urine from pet dogs and cats due to potential health concerns in human urine. However, if you want to experiment, you can buy sterile cat urine online for about $30 a pop. Otherwise, Nordic tribes combined urine with other ingredients like crushed berries and scented herbs to create a soap-like bar. After all, they didn't have access to fancy chemistry sets, but they knew that 1 1 equals 3. Now that's smart, but it gets even better. We all know that one person who claims to smell nice by wearing cologne, but in reality they stink worse than a garbage dump. Well, there's a natural way to stay fresh without masking your scent with toxins. And it's something that geishas have known for centuries. It all starts with rice water. You might think that washing your hair with plain water is crazy, but Japanese geishas swore by it. The secret lies in the starch found in rice. When mixed with water, the starch creates a sticky film that removes dirt and keeps your hair looking shiny for longer. But this tradition isn't limited to geishas or rice. You see, this technique is widely used across Asia, Africa, and Latin America, and the results speak for themselves. Just look at the hair of an average African-American woman. They've perfected this method to keep their locks strong and lustrous. But don't take my word for it. Beauty brands are now selling rice water as a miracle cure for your hair at a whopping $50 a bottle. But nobody could have predicted what the Native Americans knew. Deep in the heart of North America, ancient tribes had a unique way to tackle one of humanity's smelliest problems: bad breath. Instead of modern mints or gum, they turned to plain white clay, which is mainly made of aluminum hydroxide and magnesium hydroxide. When mixed with water, this concoction became a sort of toothpaste that cleaned teeth and freshened breath. Today, scientists confirm that this humble material is an excellent odor absorber, explaining why it's still used in high-end deodorants. That's right. Some of the most powerful cleaners come from the most unexpected sources. So don't underestimate the power of dirt next time. Speaking of dirt, we all love digging our nails into a fresh bag of soil. But let's be honest, it's not always easy to get those hard-packed clumps off our hands and tools. Thankfully, there's a simple solution. You just add half a cup of white vinegar to a bucket of water. Stir it up and let it sit on those dirty spots for about an hour. Then give everything a good scrub with a soft brush and rinse it off. Your hands and tools will be so clean, you'll feel like you're holding a brand new toolbox. But remember, just like any good cleaning solution, test it on a small area first to make sure it doesn't damage your tools. The secret of cleanliness is hidden in these forgotten baths. To understand this, we must first dispel one myth. We think that cleanliness means killing every single germ around us. But this obsession with germ warfare may be making us dirtier rather than cleaner. Studies show that kids raised with a traditional clay or ash wash develop stronger immune systems than those who use soap. And you don't have to take the plunge into primordial ooze. Something as simple as baking soda can work wonders. This humble substance has become the 21st century version of ashes and clay. Not only does it naturally deodorize and exfoliate, but it also balances your skin's pH level. So instead of stripping your skin of its natural oils, it gently cleanses without causing dryness or irritation. The best part, you probably already have it in your kitchen. Just sprinkle a spoonful in your hand, add some water, and get scrubbing. But don't stop there. Next time you wash your hands, check the label. Many liquid hand washes contain something called triclosan. This chemical is so controversial that hospitals have banned it for creating superbugs, which are harder to kill than your average germ. But here's the catch. In the race to stay squeaky clean, we overlooked what our ancestors knew all along. Natural ingredients like honey and cinnamon can kill germs without breeding resistance. Take honey, for instance. This sticky substance is a natural humectant, meaning it helps retain moisture. But that's not all. Honey's thick consistency makes it the perfect texture for scrubbing away dirt and dead skin. When mixed with spices like cinnamon, it becomes a potent germ killer. No wonder ancient Babylonians used it as a toothpaste. So why do we need fancy soaps when nature's already provided us with the perfect cleanser? But don't just take my word for it. Let's look at some numbers. During the Middle Ages, people used a simple mixture of ashes and water to treat eye conditions. Guess what? It worked. Modern studies prove that this bizarre remedy cleared up bacterial conjunctivitis better than modern treatments. The lesson hidden in these forgotten baths is this. True cleanliness doesn't come from chemicals or fancy labels, but from working with nature. As for the smell factor, well, nature has already given us the perfect solution. Look no further than your fridge. But don't settle for just any old baking soda box. Why do we put up with itchy skin, dry patches, and irritated eyes? And why do we tolerate ineffective soaps that leave us constantly reeking? It's time to ditch the harmful chemicals and embrace natural alternatives. You'll not only be doing your body a favor, but also Mother Earth. Think about it. If you use baking soda instead of harsh chemicals, you'll reduce plastic waste and pollution caused by chemical runoff. So the next time you lather up, remember sometimes the oldest solutions are the purest science of all. Your skin, your eyes, your whole body, they've survived thousands of years of dirt and grime. So why not give them a break from the chemicals and embrace the wisdom of the past? After all, we survived without fancy soaps for millennia, and our ancestors had the cleanest secrets.